The one hope we have centers around that one person that a false message will distort, and that is the person of Jesus Christ. Let me close by sharing with you this. Alexandra Flynn. You probably never heard of Alexandra Flynn, but they've heard of her in Fremont, Nebraska. She showed up for the 2002 homecoming dance. She left home in high spirits, but she didn't bring her high school ID with her. She got to the dance, and the man at the door refused her admission without her ID. So she went home to get her. Unable to find it, her mother went back with her to the dance to identify her and to explain that her daughter was her daughter. But again, she was not let in. She was refused because she did not have the ID. Her boyfriend had tickets in his hand, but she was still not admitted. Alexandra Flynn at Fremont High School was the student body president. She played cello in the all-state orchestra, was on the honor roll. She was the #1 cheerleader. She had even spent hours decorating the gym the dance was in. She was still not admitted. You know what else she was, this homecoming dance? She was a homecoming queen. And she couldn't get in because she did not have the ID. And you may look at your life and you can say, I'm this. And God's going to say, that's great. Who's Jesus Christ? Who's Jesus Christ to you? Well, he's a good man. He's an example to follow. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Those were distortions. Those were lies that were being transmitted into the world. Who is Jesus Christ? Fully God, fully man. The one who paid the debt of my sin. You know, a compass, it's a valuable tool. You know, the magnetic field of the world allows it always to point to true north. And the right message is always going to point to the truth. If you find yourself in a church, ask the question, is this pointing to Jesus Christ? Or was it all about me this morning? Did I come out understanding at a greater level who the person of Jesus Christ is, my sin, my need to surrender my life, my need to allow him to be Lord of my life? That's the message that we are called from the day that Jesus died on the cross to the day that we live today. Every faithful servant has centered on that message. And every false prophet has diverted from it and given some other understanding of who Jesus Christ is. I challenge you this morning to make sure in your life, because I spent a lot of years thinking of Jesus Christ as just a nice guy I wanted to go to heaven and be around. I never confessed my sin. I never recognized him that he was the Savior, the only hope that I had. And the day I did that, my relationship with Jesus Christ changed immensely. And I understood him in a different way. And that is the message of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Let's bow.